Previously on American Dreams.
You Nathan Walker? My father left you something. It's his fishing boat.
They're my parents. I don't want them with my baby.
Well, they have a right to get to know their grandson.
Really? Why do you get to decide that?
JJ, I don't want you to marry me just because you feel like you have to. That's not enough, JJ.
Someone towards Yami Recruiting Center.
Where were you last night?
I was at Roxanne's with Chris last night.
Bless our family and friends. Take care of our son, Jack. Bring him home safely to us.
He's coming home.
He's coming home!
I don't think anyone at the science fair can come close to beating mine. Each clock mechanism moves a different planet, and everything is perfectly
This is that new
synchronized.
freeze-dried stuff, isn't it?
I use parts from 19 clocks that were scrapped.
Will you do my science fair project for me when I'm in high school?
No.
Henry said found you another clock if you need it. Meg, get down here for breakfast.
You'll wake the baby.
Morning.
Good morning.
Hey.
How'd the boy sleep?
He didn't.
He never does.
He's upstairs with Beth.
You want pancakes, Mom?
I'll put some more on.
You and Pete should check out this new place on 6th. It's called a grocery store.
I'm gonna go see John.
Tell your sister she's gonna be late. Will you?
Morning.
Hi. I just got him down.
I won't wake him.
Don't forget the science fair begins at 3 p.m. on Saturday. And I'll be promptly at 2. I'm not going.
What the hell's going on with them?
Keep it down.
He's been sleeping at Pete's place for over a
They're
month
just
now.
taking time to
They act like they
figure
hardly
things
know
out.
each other. That baby needs two
I
parents.
know, Jack.
Married parents.
I know, Jack.
How much will you get for it?
Now, right here's an ad for a Diet 29. That's the same model for $2,000.
Oh. Maybe you could take us all out on the river before you sell it.
What makes you think Nathan knows anything about boats?
Or maybe your high-class girlfriend can teach me to do some sailing.
See.
I should have dialed some kind of motorboat.
And either way, that old man left me a pretty little boat that's gonna make me $2,000 richer.
How do you do it?
Recruiting Marines? Simple. You take all the real men that come in and you sign them up, and you send the rest down to the Navy.
No,
Very
really.
funny.
I don't know, Phil. Today's my first day.
But you never have to go back to Vietnam, right?
No. He's never going back there.
I got into Barnard. That's 3 out of 3. Rhode Island, Swarthmore, and Barnard.
Congratulations, Betsy. How lucky for Rhode Island, Swarthmore, and Barnard. That's great. When do they stop sending those letters, the acceptances?
I'm not sure. I got all mine. 3 out of 3. Rhode Island.
Yes, we heard Rhode Island, Swarthmore, and Barnard, was it?
Good morning, class. May the heart of Jesus be loved.
I just don't know how to get them back together. My son and Beth.
Oh, just leave those cards. I'll collect them. I think your instincts are right, Helen. You could encourage them, but you cannot force them to marry. Though others at St. Catherine's might disagree.
Yes, Father Conti has made his opinion very clear on the subject.
How is your son?
He's fine. We're so lucky.
Yes, you are. So many boys aren't coming home. So many parents are losing children. Another member of our group lost a son this week.
Your group?
Catholic Peace Union.
Hey, we got big troubles here.
It's gonna overflow.
Yeah, I can see that.
Push it off the main.
What's the main?
This is the third time.
Well, you bail it out?
Bail it out? Like with a pail?
Yeah?
It'll just fill up again. Look, do I have to remind you that we are having a party in 2 days?
Swords into plowshares. That's the topic if you care to join us. Dorothy Day will be speaking. Remarkable woman.
I've heard of her.
Well, you and your husband would be welcome.
I don't think my husband would be interested.
But perhaps you would be.
And that big guy. There.
You're so good with him.
I like watching him fall asleep, you know. He kind of smiles.
I'm starting to wonder if that was ever gonna happen again.
Beth,
I missed you so much.
I was thinking, maybe we could go away sometime. You know, spend the night together. But I guess I'm not the same girl I was before you left.
Beth, it's not that. I should get going.
You're coming up like a flower. You're coming up through the cracks that live round here. Everybody knows we have no fear. This is my generation. 'Cause we just wanna dance all night, live inside the spark of life. This might be the only time around. We wanna know the face of freedom. We wanna make a place where we can learn to love. Build a world that we can be proud of. This is my generation.
And now, Dick Clark.
Thank you very, very much. Today on American Bandstand, we'll be talking to our English friends, the Hollies.
Where have you been? Colin was having a conniption.
I knew there was
I
something
got in.
on my mind.
City College. Philadelphia City College. You want to be a freshman again? I never thought I'd get accepted. I mean, it's just a city college. It's not like Penn or Rhode Island. Yeah, or Swarthmore or Barnard. Well, congratulations. You don't sound like you mean that. I'm gonna miss you. Rocks. It's 2 miles away. You're gonna see me every day. Oh, congratulations! I'm so happy for you.
It's a hunk of junk.
Well, at least it's not leaking.
That's because it's not in the water, Uncle Henry.
Worth 2,000, huh?
More like 200. That old man's just laughing at me from the grave. Him and his Jefferson Davis.
It's very plebeian. Tanya Taylor's project. She used the Enigma decoder as a template.
She probably had her boyfriend do it. I heard he's in college.
I don't think a cheerleader is going to win the science fair, even with a college boyfriend.
My dad said Tanya's just like Hedy Lamarr.
The actress?
Who also invented a torpedo guidance system during World War II, and they dismissed her intelligence because of the way she looked.
Yes, sister.
Never underestimate your competition, Miss Pryor.
Yes, sister.
You got yourself into a mess.
What mess?
This is the third
We're just dating.
There you go, Mrs. Gambelli. Thank you very much. Look, Shelley Pierce is our neighbor, and for whatever reason, Helen likes her.
What's not to like? I gotta go.
Hey, all I'm saying is be careful. She's our neighbor, all right?
I'm always careful. Ask Shelley. Careful is what I always am. See you, Roxanne.
Bye, Uncle Pete.
Your delivery service.
What
I
about this
expect
one,
you to
Mr. Pryor?
deliver on time. Delivery service said they can't pick up that stereo till Saturday. I'm gonna have to take it over myself.
Well, thanks, Henry.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get a new delivery service.
Mr. Pryor?
Solid circuit, high fidelity, state of the art. Means expensive.
Wow, you really know a lot about electronics. What do you know about plumbing?
How hard can it be?
Dad said from looks of it, it'll take you weeks to fix that boat.
I'll go after work at the hospital. Yeah. Do a little bit at a time.
Maybe I'd get some of the guys from the track team to help out.
And why would they do that?
Because they're my friends and I asked. And because you'll pay them a percentage after you sell it.
I always knew you were the smart one of the family. Too bad you didn't get the looks.
Water's here, sodas, coffee. Whoever pours the last cup makes the next pot. I like to offer it to the recruits. It makes them feel special. Now, first lesson in Marine recruiting, Pryor. how to refer the 98-pound weakling to the Army. Well, good afternoon, young man. What can I do for you?
They come home broken, not only in body, but also in spirit. I spoke to a boy from Baltimore, Paul O'Bannon, who saw women and children killed, cut down in the crossfire. Paul came home from Vietnam on leave last week and deserted the Army. He is now wanted by the FBI. Our government calls him a criminal. But in my mind, he is the truest of Christians. We must do whatever we can as individuals to help end this war.
I want to do something with my life.
And what classes are you going to take? Protesting 101 or some kind of advanced class on getting arrested? Now, really, Meg, come on, college? I mean, what are you going to be, a doctor, a lawyer?
I don't know yet.
Uh-huh. But I'm supposed to pay for it, for you don't know yet. I paid for 4 years at Philadelphia City College for you don't know yet. And then when you decide to get married and have kids.
Maybe, I don't know.
You don't want to get married and have kids?
No, I do. You're twisting it around. I do want all those things. I don't want to be like...
Like your mom?
Mom wanted to go to college, too. She just found out too late.
All right, I'll loan you the money. You can work it off at the store.
It sounds impossible, I know, but I do sincerely believe that an individual can make a difference.
Like John Kennedy or Martin Luther King?
Exactly. If others would listen to them and act on their conscience, we could change history.
I'd like to help. Excuse me. I can type, I can answer phones, whatever you need.
It's a hard world to get a break in. All the good things have been taken.
It's a waste of time. What about the plans we made? See the country.
But almost everything that really matters to us is happening at college campuses.
On campuses, not in classrooms. Part of the establishment brainwashing, Meg. Go to school, get a job, get married, pay taxes. Is that what you really want?
So you're saying no one should go to college or get married or get a job?
We'll go to 20 colleges, coast to coast, Columbia to Berkeley, organizing, protesting. So that's how you make a difference. Not sitting in some classroom.
The day I graduated from East Catholic, I'm out of here. And I thought you wanted to come with me. Guess I was wrong.
Mom said it will never work. She said you'd never marry Mrs. Pierce.
When did she say that?
Isn't she a communist? She used to be.
What else they been saying about me?
Tell me about it.
I'm not allowed to have that before bed.
Go ahead. Have a soda. Tell me what other kind of things that Mrs. Pierce and your mom been talking about.
That's tattling.
Excuse me, are you getting me that beer or not?
Be right there, Shelley.
She knows how to spend the poor, the women, the children.
What else?
She told Mrs. Pierce you'd break her heart and leave her like the other one. Mrs. Jilted, I think.
There's plenty more where that came from. Anytime that Shelley, Mrs. Pierce, and your mom have one of their little talks, you listen in. Pretend you're doing your homework or something.
That's eavesdropping.
No, it's detective work. I'm a cop, remember?
That'll be the best thing that ever happened to you.
Well, yeah, but no offense. I don't want to be sitting behind a desk. And I want to see some action.
You'll see action, all right.
The U.S. Marine Corps is the finest fighting machine the world has ever seen. No one is better trained, more disciplined, or loyal.
Now, I don't know. The guy from the Navy said I could be a pilot within a year there.
The Navy. Ever hear the old saying? We stole the eagle from the Air Force, the anchor from the Navy, and the rope from the Army. And on the seventh day, while God rested, we overran his perimeter and stole the globe. You want some coffee? Let me get you some coffee.
Basically, it's a substitution cipher. You're amazing.
Substitution cipher. Now you know her boyfriend helped her.
A. She did a pretty good job. You think she has a shot?
For second place.
I hope you got a plumber's wrench.
I'm so glad you're here. I'm sorry. A plumber's wrench?
It's like this, except a little bigger.
Oh, maybe we have one down in the store.
Couldn't find mine. Pete probably stole it. It's a nice place.
Thanks.
So, where do you sleep?
Here. Well, I'm gonna be late for bandstand.
You got that wrench or not?
I'll go check downstairs.
Father Alejandro said you could help?
Oh, please.
I need a ticket to Canada.
You're the boy Dorothy Day talked about.
Paulo Bannon, ma'am. But I'll need the ticket under a different name. I'm sure Miss Day told you. I need to leave the country, and the father said you could help me get a ticket.
I offered to help, but I didn't think they'd want me to be doing this kind of thing.
Thanks for nothing. You really know how to show a girl a good time. Letting me pay, too.
I get my paycheck tomorrow, all right? I'll take you someplace twice as nice.
Oh, that shouldn't be too hard. You know, I have extra expenses this month, too. I got shock absorbers that need replacing. I got school tuition this month and a $43 phone bill I gotta fight.
$43?
Yeah.
Who you calling, China?
No, 18 calls to Boston. I don't even know anyone in Boston.
Well, maybe Chris has got a girlfriend.
Your niece is Chris's girlfriend. Helen was right about you.
Oh, no, don't listen to her. She's just scared you're gonna break my heart.
Says it's a waste of time. He doesn't want me to go to college at all.
Good, don't you think?
Think it was gonna be this for hours.
I'm glad.
You said a little bit of pain. Almost done.
This is so strange. What? Chris and your dad 100% agreeing on something about you?
That pizza all gone?
You ate 2 whole pies already?
I got an appetite. You got a tapeworm.
When
Tapeworm.
it was JJ, it was all my dad could talk about. College. How important it was, and he was so proud. Is he coming to the party? My dad? JJ? Oh, I don't know. Beth said she'd ask him today, but I don't know.
It'll be fun.
I don't know.
Bobby will be there. Tommy and Danny, too. You haven't seen them once since you got back. It'll be like old times.
I can't do that.
You said you wanted to help.
Help, yes, but this is breaking the law.
We are dedicated to the peace effort, Helen. To aiding boys like Paul.
Deserters?
Yes, Paul has deserted Helen. And he has to get to Canada. His only alternative is prison. Or Vietnam.
I want to help. I do. Just not this.
I understand. I'm sorry.
Just keep your mouth shut. Don't talk to me, don't hang out with me. If you tell Mom and Dad about anything, you'll never be invited to a party again.
Roxanne's the one who invited me, not you. Can I borrow this?
Well, she won't be inviting you next time if you can't keep your mouth closed. No.
I haven't told them about you and Chris, have I? So I'm sure you can keep me on the guest list for all future parties. By the way, that spot you two like to hide in, you can see it from the living room.
You shouldn't wear the face of sorrow.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, sure. You know what? I forgot to lock the car. I'll be up in a minute.
Okay.
So that's your new boyfriend.
Tommy!
My favorite girl.
How are you? Whoa!
Hey, Casanova, put her down.
Hey, Danny.
Hey, good to see you.
Oh, you too.
You look good, Beth.
Oh, thanks, Bobby. So do you. You got a new haircut.
Pryor! Damn, buddy! Hey! Hey, there he is. How are you? How you been? AJ, nice to see you. Somebody get this guy a beer. Good, man.
I'm done.
But we so close.
My arm's about to fall off.
Oh, come on, man. Another hour or so. Let that finish dry. Put another coat on it.
Let's just go to the Blue Saloon, get us a couple of drinks.
You coming? Come on. I'm Brian. And I'm gonna stay. Watch Nathan paint by himself for a while.
Well, we still in on our 15%, right?
15 if you stay till it was done. 10 if you leave.
I've never seen anything like it. Haight Ashbury. You should come.
Yeah, me and my girl were thinking about going out there. Not so sure now.
You crash at my place if you do.
I heard you used to work at the Fillmore.
Yeah. Wally does this really cool light show.
What's a light show?
You've never seen a light show? All right, do that continue.
Hi, JJ.
Hey.
The whole world's going to hell in a handbasket. One bed, Helen. What about her mother? Does she even know?
I called Lenore when Roxanne moved out.
And? What's she gonna do? I mean, this is her daughter we're talking about.
Jack, I don't like to say this, but I don't think Lenore really cares. Why do you think she let her travel with those musicians last year? Why do you think she let her live here with us? Or move in with Luke?
I hate her. At first, I thought her machine was gonna be like something from Get Smart, but it's the real thing, the Enigma.
What do you want from me?
I can't get beaten by a cheerleader. I'm supposed to be the smartest person in my grade.
You're a little hung up on Winnie, Patty. Soup essays, the spelling bees.
I know. So how can I win this?
Me? I'd go in early tomorrow. Check out a project. Make sure it still works. Get smart. That happen much?
What?
You know, guys go out, you don't have the cash. Must be tough than being all flush going
They
to
know my
bars.
situation, Nathan. They're cool.
What about your rich girlfriend? What about Melanie? She cool too?
Yeah. She's cool.
Maybe earn yourself a little overtime. Difference between 10 and 15%.
Andy Dunn got married. 2 kids already.
Come on, wait till you see
Mark's
Greg.
mechanic down at the Texaco. Mike's running his dad's store. What happened to Greg? Greg, Yeah, you no, moved I to heard the city, he's right? like Yeah, Janis moved to the city. Wait, he's dating Janice Joplin. Where'd you hear that from? Him? Guy's full of crap. He'll listen to anything he says.
What about Kenny?
Army, they shipped him off the NAM, too.
Wait, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have made you come here.
I just,
It doesn't matter, JJ. Let's go home. Why don't we go back to your folks' house and we'll give John his feeding, watch him sleep, and then tomorrow we can figure out what...
No. Let's go back to my place. Pete's gone. I want to be with you. Alone.
This is my lover's prayer. I hope it'll reach out to you, my love. This is my lover's prayer. And I hope you can understand it, my love. My life is such a weary thing.
It was just your knee.
In my ears, oh, prayer just ring and ring. You keep me wanting.
They live in Haight-Ashbury.
I had her tell you. She invited you to stay with her.
Wally? That's her boyfriend. Said he could get me a job over at the Fillmore for a while. Maybe pen down to LA. If you changed your mind.
Chris, I want to be with you when
Okay. There's a lot going on in California. We could be a part of it. Look, you can go to college later. Right? We've got our whole lives in front of us.
Kinda late, mate.
Yeah, it is.
You should get inside.
Yeah, maybe you should go home too for a change.
I need to talk to you. Now.
It's fine. You just had a nightmare. You're fine. Do you have a muffin?
I told you to stay away from him.
You can't stop us.
He's a bad kid, Meg. He burnt down that recruiting center, him and his friends.
I told you he was with me and Roxanne in her apartment.
You're lying, Meg. I know you. Meg, tell me the truth.
I am telling you the truth. He's not even friends with them. He hasn't talked to them since they went back to Boston. He's not a bad guy.
That's not what his record says.
Hey.
I should get back to the house. I can take the car. I'll bring it back later.
You think I'm gonna let you drive my new car?
Good morning, Mrs. Pryor. Thanks for watching Johnny.
It's my pleasure. Why don't you go get some sleep, Beth? You look like you could use it.
You alright? About Beth staying out?
I'm happy for you. Why don't you go back to Pete's? We'll talk later.
Let me feed him first. He eats right.
You're up early.
Yeah, so are you.
I thought I'd go to the school.
To work on my science project?
Sorry you had to come back again, Mr. Pryor.
Well, it's not exactly rocket science, you know.
He's not very good with plumbing. Luke.
He's not very good with a lot of things. I figured you were smarter than this.
Me? Oh, I'm not good at plumbing at all. I did tell people not to put potato chips in the sink, and every time I do hair,
I'm talking about this. Look, you're being stupid, Roxanne. If you expect this guy to marry you, you're wrong.
Mrs. Pryor? Thank you again for babysitting.
Oh, well, I'm glad you two went out. He seems happy.
I'm not so sure.
Why not?
Well, he's been having a hard time sleeping, and I don't think he's doing so well. He just doesn't want us to know. Was Mr. Pryor that way after he came home from the war?
No. Not like that.
Guys, I need you for a minute.
We on in 15 seconds.
Just got off the phone with Billboard. Guess who's at the top of the charts? Are you serious? Good luck, fellas.
I used to think of him as a friend. More of a friend than an uncle. Now he's more like a father. And if he tells my dad about Chris in the recruitment center, I'm dead. Do you think Uncle Pete's telling the truth, that Chris is lying? I don't know what to think anymore.
And your life is filled with much confusion until happiness is just an illusion. And your world around is crumbling down. Darling, come on, girl, reach out for me. Reach out for me. I'll be there with the love that will shelter you. I'll be there with the love that will see you through. When you feel lost and about to give up, 'cause your life just ain't good enough, and you feel the world has gone cold, and you're drifting out on your own, and you need a hand to hold. Darling, come on, girl, reach out for me. Reach out for me. I'll be there to love and comfort you, and I'll be there to cherish and care for you.
Every planet is controlled by a different timepiece, each calibrated to precisely mimic the actual rotation. The planets are connected to a mechanical.
She's a bad influence for
Of
Meg.
course, if you look closely, you can
Meg's
see that
perfectly
the planets are
capable
made
of getting in trouble without Roxanne's help.
I used a 1947 Swiss Luxor 8-day timepiece.
All right now. If you have any problems, you just bring this right back here. Thank you very much.
Maybe I get us one of these RCAs. Now that I'm rich.
You sold it.
1800.
All right. Now the TV we got is just fine. You put that money to good use.
I'm just pulling your leg up, Henry. Take this. It's for Sam and Angela's savings account. I figured to give Sam some breathing room at college. Maybe Angela can get a good education, too. You know, get out of that public school. She's always talking about being a nurse.
Listen to me, Nathan. I think that old man left you that boat for a reason.
Well, he should have fixed it before he died.
I don't know what happened. It was working before. Well, can you fix it? No.
Something wrong, Tanya?
My project, it broke.
Maybe you could get your boyfriend to fix it, the college guy.
I don't have a college boyfriend. That's just gossip.
Well, your Enigma machine was a very good idea. Almost exactly like the original one, except the real one had 7 rotors.
But I could only do this approximation. You know about the Enigma? I've got to explain this to the judges. Good luck on your project, Patty. It's brilliant. Excuse me, Mr. Rescue. I don't know what happened. It was
And then Mom said that you need to grow up.
No. What did Shelley say?
She said that she knew the type.
What else?
And then she said that she didn't care and that she loved you anyway.
Giving you the dollar for that? What'd she really say?
That's what she really said. Honest.
Chris, you shouldn't be here. My parents are going to be here any minute.
Why haven't you called me back?
My Uncle Pete checked up on you. He said that you've been arrested. 3
told
times,
you about
Chris.
that. I was 14, Meg. I broke a couple windows at school, did some joyriding in my neighbor's car. Meg, what's the big deal?
Burnt down a recruitment center?
I told you, I didn't know that they were gonna do that. Look, I tried to stop them. Everyone wants to come between us, Meg. Okay? So you gotta stop listening to them. Trust me.
Mr. Pryor, Roxanne's not here right now.
I figured. I came here to see you. Now listen to me, Luke. Roxanne is a good girl, and I don't like you taking advantage of her.
No, sir.
I don't want her hurt, and I don't
Of course
approve
not.
of this arrangement. But if you're gonna play house, learn how to take care of one.
All right.
And take care of her.
Hi.
Hey, Meg. My sister, Meg Pryor, Gunnery Sergeant Drury.
Pleasure, Miss Pryor.
I was by the hoagie hut, so I thought this might be better than Mom's tuna sandwich. How do you know? I mean, how do you ever really know that you're with the right person?
I don't. I guess maybe I do. Something about not knowing. It's just that they know you. It's like, you know how they say in the movies, she knows me better than I know myself?
Yeah.
Well, it's like that, but just because you trust them. You know, you just do.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I
Heard you need a reliable delivery service. Jefferson Moving and Delivery at your service. Guaranteed on time and cheaper than them deadbeats you're using now. I hope you consider hiring us.
Oh, am I in trouble, officer?
You are trouble. Well, grab your coat. I'm taking you to dinner.
What?
On my paycheck.
I can be ready in 5 minutes.
Hey,
should tumble and fall.
you look pretty.
Or the mountain should crumble.
Thank you.
To the sea.
I'll be right back.
Oh, hey, bring that phone bill too, huh? Woman who calls to Boston? Friend of mine knows a guy who works for a phone company.
As you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me.
Beth, remember how I proposed to you at the bus station?
Before you left for Camp Lejeune. I think that was the best day of my life.
We set a date.
October 25th. Things change, JJ. It's all right.
Things didn't change. It's me. I'm not like I used to be.
I know. And I don't care. I love you.
And let's do it.
What?
Get married. Marry me.